Very good. It is started. So what is this VPN? Virtual Private Network. Virtual Private Network. So what is the purpose of VPN? Connecting or accessing, actually connecting a private network from another private network over internet. Means or public network. You know what is a public network, private network, right? In my organization, this is entirely private network. In my home, my private network. So when I connected to internet, I can able to access google.com, facebook.com, youtube.com like that. Same thing from here when I was in our office to access google.com, facebook.com, this Microsoft Teaming. So I need an internet. So I will connect it to internet so I can able to access. But I'm in home, but my servers, my infrastructure, my databases, my storages in my office, I want to access that systems from my home. But I'm in my own private, this is in one private, but both are connected to internet, but directly we can't access because in private, my IP address are private IP addresses. In office, these systems are in their own private IP addresses. If there are accessible through public, we can access. For example, in our office, we have a web server. So I can access that website from my home. If it is connected through, if it is accessible through public directly. Using public IP address, I can able to access. But thing is, it's a database server or a storage server or maybe some kind of applications, ERP server. And it is not connected directly to public. I want to connect to the server and I have to configure the server, not a website. I want to configure a web server from my home. So then that is not available through directly in a public. And that too I have to access through same IP, like in a what is my organization private IP address. With that IP address only I have to access. How to do it? Okay, there it is. VPN comes. Okay, what is this VPN will do it? Directly putting system into the public. Only service access for a service access wise. Okay, that is services different point. But accessing direct infrastructure, their configurations, connectivities, directly public wise, we can't able to connect it. Okay, if you are putting it, it's unsecure. Okay, if you are accessing your database server and you are configuring your database server directly through public, anyone come and attack your database server. Okay, so very dangerous, right? So what we are doing is we use a VPN, virtual private network. So our organization side, we put a VPN server and we specified which users can able to connect through VPN. In that one, what kind of tunneling protocols we use it, what kind of encryption they are using it, what kind of keys they should use it, like that we specify in this VPN server. And in my home, I am also connected to internet. Okay, so in my system, I install with a VPN client application. In that one, I will specify my user, VPN, connecting user, and what tunneling protocols we are using, what are the encryption method, what is encryption key, I use it. Then I send a request through internet to my organization VPN server. Organization VPN server verifies my request. It use to verification of user. It use either Active Directory authentication system or AAA or Radius servers will use to authenticate your user authentication. Okay, and also verify what kind of tunneling protocol you are using and what kind of encryption key you are using. It verifies the details and yes, details are correct. Let user connect through VPN. So from VPN server to your laptop VPN client application, it created one tunnel. And what are the data you are sending and receiving, it goes through that tunnel only. The tunnel is virtually on your public network only. You are connecting through public network, means internet only. But in the internet, no one knows what are the data you are sending and receiving. It is completely encrypted tunnel. So if someone is trying to steal your data or manipulate your data, they can't do it. Even they try to get this data, it's encrypted format, so they don't understand what is the content. It will take several years to decode the data. Okay, so that is a what is VPN. So simply, where is a network in my organization, my private network, all my infrastructure, system, servers, everything is there in my private. So I can connect from another private network to this private network, just like I'm in the same organization. Currently, I'm in office. From my in office, I can connect my server directly through LAN. I will connect it with the same private IP. I will connect it. But when from my home, it's a different network, different public and private connectivity. But using VPN, I can connect from my home, which is like I am connecting how I am connecting in the office. If I'm in office, how I connect it? Same way I can able to connect it and access if even if I'm in home using VPN. Okay, the VPN virtual private network provide a encrypted tunnel between your organization and your computer. Okay, so what are the data you're sending and receiving will going through this VPN only. Okay, via internet public network. So that is what it is, a VPN. Connecting or accessing a private network from other private network over internet using encrypted tunnels. Okay, this is what is VPN. That's it. Okay, we'll go to one by one explanation. You can also try what is VPN, how to tell answer VPN. Yeah, before that one more that is, I think I told you. Otherwise, again, I'm telling. Um, this is the channel, you know, already PowerSet animated videos. This is the channel. PowerSet animated videos. Okay. So in this one, see, it is VPN explained. Right now, I can't able to put it in your WhatsApp group. Why? Because it's in the recording mode. Okay. YouTube restricting anything open other sites. It is you are getting the problem. But I'm putting in a chat box just for now. Just on the top, it is showing VPN. Okay, so you can see VPN, other things like what is phishing. You see the questions also. The questions related also you can search here. Modem and router differences, switch and router differences, different cables explanations. Okay, and also you can see Ethernet cables, DNS, what is DNS, what is DNS records, what is DHCP, what is Wi-Fi, how Wi-Fi works, what is firewall, how firewall works. Like that, there is a lot of things are there. Go through once, and it's already I told. I think so. I already told. It is around 5 to 10 minutes videos only. Most of the videos are between 5 to 10 minutes only. So when you are sitting ideal time, open your mobile phone, go through the channel, search for any content. So try to make it more useful, like what is voice or IP. Even they ask in interview, not in an interview, which one you feel more relevant to you. So then go through once, see it, understand it. If you understand, and again watch it. Second time, watch it, and note down those points. Second time, note down these points. So you'll get an idea and you'll get a information. It is very useful for your interview purpose as well as while working purpose and next while you are going next level also. So what is power over Ethernet? Where we use the power over the Ethernet, like that. What are the Windows commands? Okay, what is virtual machine? What is a VPN? Okay, like the LAN man difference, public and private IP addresses. What is the public and private IP addresses like? Usually I don't watch it, but it is my video is one topic is 1 hour, half an hour type of video, but it is small. It's better. Of course, some videos are bigger. Okay. Some are almost all 10 minutes below only, most of the videos. Okay. That is one point easily. Okay. Because it's animated, so quickly you can able to grasp it. That's the point. Again, guys, this is my organization. Is a think like it is our head office. Head office or a corporate office. Maybe it is in a New Jersey. Okay. Now, in this office, I have a different infrastructure things like a different servers are there, storage devices are there, networking components are there. Okay. Firewalls, so many are there. So web server, database servers. Okay. Um, Virtualization servers like that. So you have a different kind of things, including networking components, storage components, all there in this infrastructure. And I'm working like this is a so who's working in the same office. Okay. Now you want to access this database server. You will connect it to database server and check what are the tables in the database server. And you want to do certain work, you will do it. Right. So he is going to connect there is database server. This is a database server, for example, and he's connecting and managing his database server and creating databases or tables or managing tables like that. How he is connecting? Is connecting his own private network. This is his LAN. Is connecting in this LAN in his own private network is connected. Okay, with their own private IP. For example, 192.168.1.0 network. So is connecting it. That is his own private network. Okay, directly connected. Just like I'm in office, my server is in our office. Directly I can access. I don't need any internet. I don't need any public connectivity. Simply in the LAN, same kind of IP network. I will connect it. I will access it. Very simple. First one. If I'm in the same office. But here it is. I have a branch office. The branch office is in Hyderabad. Scientist branch office is in Hyderabad. It's a branch office. It is also main office in India. Okay. It is main office in India. But overall, globally, it is branch office, not corporate office. Here also we have a other servers, maybe a database server and some web servers also available. I'm working in a organization, Hyderabad office. Okay. So here also I can able to connect to my web server and configuring web server who can able to access or maybe managing web pages, what pages are available, any modification I want to do it, I will do that. I'm a website I'm a developer, for example, a web developer. I develop the new website, the new web pages, new application in it. Then I will upload to my web server, which is in my Hyderabad office, directly accessing because I'm in the same office. My server is in the same office, same floor, same network, directly access. Maybe only those are in the server room, but still network wise, we are accessing. Now, this is a database server and I want to think what are the database is inserted into this database server should be replicated to this database server. One point. Another one is this user also managing a web server in the also he has to manage this web server in the corporate office. So I'm managing our branch of Hyderabad, the web server is managing, as well as he has to manage corporate office web server. He's a web server administrator, server administrator. He's developed the website, or maybe you can take he's a web site developer, web developer. So he developed the page and he has to upload to this server as well as he has to upload another website in another web server. He can take any scenario. But both are in the different places, different geographical places. connecting through internet directly is not good idea. So what these organizations will do it, they made a WAN connectivity between two organizations, a private WAN. So this is called a leased line concept. Leased line concept. Leased lines are dedicated lines. So that's why we call it as leased line or dedicated lines. Okay, leased line are a dedicated lines. But that's a New York. This is India. Can you put a one wire from New York to Hyderabad office? We can't put a direct one single line. If you put it like that, so in the entire globally, all are wires only there. But we know this fiber optical cables go to underwater and it is connected to the shore. There is a one point from there. Again, it is distributed to their ISPs, Internet Service Providers. From there, we are getting connectivity. Okay. So what these people will do in New York office, they will told to this their ISPs. It can be any company. So this ISP, their local ISPs. Okay. Not local ISP, ISP, the Internet Service Provider organization. They will tell we need to connect this organization network. Okay, it's the private, this is one private organization. We need to connect this organization network. Okay, and this organization here, we are connected to another ISP. Okay, for example, in India, so who are the providing this type of laser line connections? Importantly, BSNL. You can take BSNL, Reliance, Tata, HCL, Ticona. These are the major companies. HCL is mainly for banking sectors. There are highly, we have a very, in HCL, very big network data centers are there. Okay. HCL is will managing background network. Okay. So original this fiber optical based connectivities as mainly holders are mainly Reliance, Tata's, and as well as the BSNL. Mainly the BSNL is one of the things. So Ticona is one which is providing these leased lines. So it's a service providers. Either they're directly involved with or maybe indirectly involved with. There are service providers. Which technology they are using? That is WAN technologies. Lot of WAN technologies are there. Okay. PPP, point to point, frame relay, MPLS, SD-WAN. Now it is SD-WAN. SD-WAN is not a separate technology. SD-WAN is a combination of multiple technologies into one single line. So that's the SD-WAN. Okay. So this organization is which is connected to ISP for network connectivity, WAN connectivity purpose. They will tell we need to connect this one. And same Hyderabad office is connected to an ISP. ISP, they will tell to ISP we need to connect this network. So to whom they are connected? To these ISP, right? So of course, all these ISPs are connected directly or indirectly. They are connected through this fiber optical line, underwater fiber optical line, all these things are there. So anyway, they are connected directly or indirectly, they are connected. Okay. Now, what they will create? They create a private line to transfer the data. A private line they will create it. Means already existing line, in that line, they specified this specific line is only for this organization purpose from this point to this point connection. They will create like this. Okay. Just listen, guys. If you don't get it, it's also no problem. It's not compulsory. But understand the leased line concept. Leased lines are dedicated lines. It's a private lines. Means solely for organizational, that organization purpose only. Okay. That organization purpose only line it is. Okay. But there is no direct physical connectivity and it is connected through ISPs. Okay, but that line is not allowed with any other traffic. You are connected to broadband, right? Your Reliance or Geo, what we say, um, Airtel, ACT, the traffic you are going through public, which means in the same line, lot of people also communicating. Means your line is also along with others. That's it is broadband. Broadbands are up to speed. So we are having internet broadband. Broadband always provide up to speed. Means up to 50 Mbps. So you may get a 40 Mbps, 30 Mbps, 50 Mbps, anything up to 50 Mbps. But leased lines are fixed lines, fixed bandwidth. It is a fixed bandwidth. Means you take a 10 Mbps, guarantee 10 Mbps. Okay, it's a fixed line. Solely private use for their organization purpose only. No other traffic is allowed inside to your leased line. Leased lines are not encrypted because it's your own private line, your own private road. So you need to put any secret, it's your own private, no others are allowed, not required any signals or anything not required also. No one will allow inside. You can go your speed. So obviously your traffic, your data only transmitting that line, obviously you will reach higher speed, you feel higher speed. Even you are having 50 Mbps or 100 Mbps broadband, sometimes you feel slower connectivity. So why? Because of traffic increases. But here it is your own traffic that's up to your data speed. So it's a fixed bandwidth and you have to pay monthly or yearly use. You pay for a year or maybe monthly. So how many days you are using, you have to pay for this one. And the cost difference is also there. Leased lines are very costly compared to normal broadbands because of solely private networks. Okay. Guys, understand what is this leased line? Leased line is reserved circuit between two communication point that is always active, rented for monthly fee. Leased lines are dedicated, meaning that any bandwidth associated with the leased line solely for private organizational use only. Fixed bandwidth, stable connections. Of course, for these lines, there is a standards. T1, T2, T3, T4, like the standards are there. And E1, E2, E3, E4 like standards also there. So T1, which is at a 1.544 MB or 1544 KB, kbps data transmission. This is E1 is 2.048 Mbps data transmission speed. Okay. So which one? Like your organization, what is the bandwidth they require? So based on that, they will combine these lines, T1 lines, 10 T1 lines, or T2 lines, two T2 lines, or one single T3 lines like that. They'll use that one. Line standards also there. We are not going for networking part, so score that part. So that's just for our understanding. You see. Okay. The next one. Yes, I have a branch office. Example, I have a branch office in Pune. Okay. Pune is also a city, very big city, not very big city like Hyderabad, but still it is good city. Bigger organizations also. It's not about a village, town or anything, but the office size is very less. Small office, small production house. Okay. So it is office. People are working from the Pune office, for example. This is another small branch office. But this branch office, if I want to provide a leased line, so comparatively, it is very costly. For Hyderabad office, it's costly. For Pune office, it is very costly. Why? Because you have to always measure what is the production, what is outcome. So cost to the company. Okay, the branch office, what is the cost to company? How much money we are earning, how much business we are doing it, how many people are working, what is the other servers are there inside, what are the requirement for leased line, how much utilization on the leased line connectivities. These were all calculated and see that the leased line is more costlier than normal bandwidth now, which is for a Pune franchise. But Hyderabad having more equipment, more servers, more people are working, more production, more data transmission is there. So leased lines are even a costly, but it is important there. Simple to understand. So we do not have a choice. So we have to connect through internet only. In the organization, generally they use two connections. Okay, one for internet, one for leased line, and one for backup line also they use it. Once again, the backup line is very low bandwidth backup line they use it. Okay. So for example, I took a leased line from Tata and I will take a backup line, a simple broadband line or a simple leased line from VSNL, which is very low cost one. Because main leased line is failed. We have another line to make it still connectivity purpose. Okay. Of course, that's a very important. Always in organizations, always in infrastructure, guys, you must plan always failover. Load balancer. Load balancer failover concept is very important. Once one is failed, you have ready with another one. Once one on one load increases, make sure that should be shared to another one. So then you have to balance the load. This concept is very important in the infrastructure management. Just I went to out point, just say. Simple. Our Pune office, we are connected to internet. So we have an internet connectivity. Now, so what is this? Our organization will do, they put a VPN server. They put a VPN server. This VPN server can be directly a software VPN server, or it can be a VPN router in a hardware router. A firewall, some firewalls having VPN features inside. A firewall also you can configure as a VPN server. Firewall is a end device, right? For network, end device. So we can configure a VPN kind of configuration. Also, we can do it in certain firewalls, not all firewalls. Some firewalls having VPN features. In some routers, like a VPN routers or a router with VPN features also, there we can configure VPN. We can take a Windows servers and make it as a VPN server. You can take a Linux server, you can install VPN related packages, you can make them VPN server also. Okay. So VPN server, one side it is connected to our private network, another side it is connected to the internet, public network. And here we use for authentication purpose, user authentication purpose, use either Active Directory servers for user authentication or AAA. This is another type of authentication service to authenticate users. Another type of authentication is Radius. Radius servers. Radius servers. Okay. So VPN servers. So I already said these infrastructures mean that servers, my database server, web server, website we can access publicly, but web server, server directly physical server we can't able to access through internet. Through network, private network we can access, but here we cannot access. Okay. I missed one point earlier. I will come back to that. I will tell that point again. Okay. Now, thing is, here in this, our branch office also, I will configure VPN in our router or VPN client appliances. We will configure it. or a firewall, we configure VPN connectivity later. So here we have a VPN connection, means VPN server or VPN in the firewall VPN kind of stuff, we are configured it. Here we'll specify, so connect to this VPN server. Okay, so it means it will send a request. It will send a request to this VPN server, and this VPN server will establish connectivity to this VPN using tunneling protocols. So we are connected and communicating via internet only. But this line, what are the connectivity it is, this entire data we are transmitting through this tunnel, that is encrypted. So no others can able to understand your data. Now the person who is working in this branch office, through this tunnel, he will reach to the VPN, and through that one, he can able to connect their server. Okay, he can able to access. How this person is connected to their other systems in their private network, same way this person also connected. Same IP address, same kind of network addresses, IP addresses, how they are connected directly. This person is also connected. He does not feel is connected through internet or VPN or anything. He does not feel anything. He sit connected and start accessing it. It's like the server or a system is in their own network. Like that only is connected. Same for this person also. He is able to connect through these leased lines. He is able to connect through easy lines to their other servers. Even these database servers want to synchronize the data between branch office and hedge office. So they will also will be connected through these legal lines. That's what I said. No, one point I didn't tell. So this is the point. So we'll come back to here. Here it is connected through VPN, but it does not feel that is connected to VPN or not VPN, but is connected to this infrastructure, which is in other organization. Through this VPN, they are connected. Next. Okay, so this concept called as site to site, because one branch is site to our corporate office, another site, it's a site to site VPN. There's a dedicated VPN servers or dedicated firewalls or dedicated VPN routers are in the both side. There are established connectivity. So the both networks will communicate each other through network, one network to another network. This network to that network will able to communicate. This is what it is, a VPN. And they are connected and communicating through these encrypted channels like TTP, point-to-point tunneling protocol, S2TP, SSTP, layer 2 tunneling protocol, L2TP, like this. They also use IK, Internet Key Exchange kind of stuff, GRE tunneling protocols. They use it to make this tunnel and encrypt the tunnel so that I will transmit it. So that's it is virtual private network. Virtually on the internet, you created your own private network. Internet is a public network. Virtually, you are created your own private network on the public network, and using that private network, you are connected and communicating. That's it is VPN. One more scenario, which started in a starting. Okay, in the starting of VPN, I told home. For example, you want to take a leave, so you have become some senior and you have a lot of work with your infrastructure connectivity base, but you need a leave, but company don't give you leaves. Okay. So you want to spend your holidays, not holidays, so like festival days, or maybe some issues. So there you are working from home, or maybe you are in some remote location, not in your branch office, not in your head office. Now you are working from home. So then In your home, also you have an internet. Home, or maybe not a home. Okay, you are in the, okay. So in your network, where are you there? So it's, you have a network, you have an internet. They're connected to internet. So now you have to access. There is a database server exam, because you guys had much known, like a mail server. We discussed yesterday, mail server. So there is urgent requirement to change the some user mail password. Maybe you have to configure something in the mail server. Maybe you have to configure someone's mailbox. Maybe there is an issue to connect a mailbox connectivity. So you have to connect it and verify it and do it, for example. But you are not in your office, not in your branch office also. But you got the internet in your home. So in your laptop, a VPN client application is installed. In your laptop, VPN client application is installed. In this client application, they configure about a VPN server IP address, or their complete VPN name, server name, or VPN IP address, tunneling protocol information, encryption information, what kind of different types of encryptions are there, what encryption they are using, what is the encryption keys information, your user ID, your password, your system ID, everything is mentioned in this VPN client application. Now you are connected to your network. So you are accessing google.com, facebook.com through internet generally. So now you want to connect to your organization network. So what you will do, you open the VPN client application, click on connect. So it will connect. You are already connected through internet. So it will establish connection from your VPN client to your router and to internet and your VPN server. It send a request. I need a VPN connectivity. The VPN server verifies your user and password using their authentication system, either Active Directory, 3BA servers, or Radius servers. Okay, it's a Radius server. Okay, so it authenticates user and also verifies other details like what tunneling protocol, encryption method you mentioned, what is your encryption key, like that. So once it is verified and said okay, then it establishes a tunnel connectivity to your laptop, not your network, to your laptop directly. So what are you are accessing now? What connect network you are connected? What network you are connected? This network only. What are the network you are using here in this office private network? What IP address network they are using? Same IP network is configured to your system. Okay, through your VPN. So you will able to get connected. Okay, you're able to get connected. Now what are you are able to access your now you can through this you're able to access your email server, and what are the things you have to do it, configuration settings or changes you made that it completed a work, then close the connection. If no longer required, we close the. Okay, so this is called a remote VPN. Remotely you are connected to your remote from your system. Okay, you are connected remotely to your VPN from your system and able to access your organization network. And from your branch office, an office directly they have a VPN service. They are connected to your VPN organization VPN server, and they establish the connection. This is called a site-to-site VPN. Okay, so this is about your VPN, guys, the total explanation. And of course, there is a lot of statements also there. You can see VPN, virtual private network, a service that helps you to stay private online. You are in the private, but connected online. is a VPN establishes secure encrypted connection between your computer and the internet, providing private tunnel for your data and communication while you use public network. Different tunneling protocols, PPTP, point-to-point tunneling protocol, SSTP, L2TP, IKE, GRE tunneling protocols. Usually Cisco use GRE tunneling protocols. Another security connections like IPsec, uh, which network to connect like IPsec for security, and MS chat is another handshaking method. Okay, means authentication. Next, these are the different authentication and authorization servers, either Radius, Active Directory, AAA servers. VPN use end-to-end encryption to provide you with online privacy and security. It routes your data through encrypted tunnel. Nobody can see what you are doing it on the internet, expose your identity. Even if hackers intercept your encrypted traffic, they wouldn't able to view its content. Okay. Another step. VPN is safe and cheaper than leased line. Leased lines are costly, and not everywhere we can't establish leased lines. Some places we put a leased line, some places we use VPN. It all depends upon the calculator, because VPN is going through your regular internet. It's a broadband. So internet unstable. Network is unstable network it is. Broadbands are sometimes lesser bandwidth, higher bandwidth. But you need a dedicated bandwidth. Then we go for the leased line. Not everywhere you don't require dedicated bandwidth. You take a 100 Mbps or 200 Mbps internet speed. That is enough. Even it is going lower, not a seriousness of work, or maybe not that much requirement is not there for establishing these lines. That much stable connection is not required, but still we can able to add it. And you have a multiple network connections also, you can do it. Even we are used to internet connections. One is backup purpose also. If main is disconnected, 100 Mbps is down, so there is a 50 Mbps will get connected. Okay. So it depends upon how many members users like that. So not everywhere you can put a leased lines, and always we can't prefer leased line in some 10 places. In your home, you can't put a leased line. Maybe you are in outside, everywhere you can't go with a leased line. So that's where it is VPN is more effectively used. User connected to remote infrastructure like connecting in the local network. So where we cannot able to use leased. This line I told no, you are connected to your remote infrastructure, which is in your head office or your another branch office. Okay, you are able to connect it like you are connected in the same network only. Where we cannot able to use leased line connection, there VPN networks. Okay, so what are the underlying statements, guys? Please read once and make it very easy, smooth, simple lines wise. Different VPN servers. You take a firewalls in the firewall integrated with VPN lines. Some example, pfSense firewalls, Palo Alto firewalls. Separate models are there. Depends upon the model. You have to verify the VPN is integrated or not. Dell Sonic walls and safe from. There is a 8 port gigabit switch is there. It's like a VPN router switch is also. Okay. Of course, in Windows Server, in a older version of Windows Server, has a role called a remote and routing access. So later versions, we are name is remote access role. By installing this role and configure it, we can make this server as a VPN server. Even I tried on this one only. Okay, so almost like 3-4 years completely. We showed the VPN connection only on the VPN server. Now we don't do it because that time we have a multiple server possible. Now it's not there. Linux servers. Of course, in Linux Unix system also you can able to install this VPN client application, and then we can make that one as a VPN server also. 4 main types of VPNs. Remote access VPNs. site-to-site VPNs, I already told. Personal VPN services. In your home or for your system, you want to access remotely, you want to connect to the public connectivity kind of stuff. Through VPN, you can also connect it to other public connectivities. Through public access you required, you can create your own personal VPN services. So the next one is mobile VPN. Nowadays, these mobile VPNs are become more famous. Okay, famous or what? We'll see. Mainly, this mobile VPN, you have to understand this, guys. Again, um, I'm going little personal sometimes also, but listen to this one. It's not personal, it's a common knowledge. First one. First one is common knowledge. For example, you are in your home. You're connected to your home Wi-Fi router. For example, first one is you connected to your from your mobile phone data 4G or 5G. It is secure. It's higher secure than anything. Second, you are connected to your home network. In your home, lot of people are using same Wi-Fi. All are trusted members only. So you don't need to worry about use a VPN or not. Okay, because all are trusted people. In organization, we are all connected to the same network. Me, Revan sir, or your wisdom madam, or other people connected to the same network only. All are trusted members of the organization. So no one will steal my data. Okay, so what I will do it? So I don't require VPN to connect anything access from internet. Also, I don't require VPN if I'm in an organization because there are people are trusted. But you go to this coffee days, as said earlier, starting. Okay, so you go to this coffee day kind of stuff or some caves like a McD's or anything. You go railway stations, airports. Okay, airport lounges. Airport lounges also having free Wi-Fi's. Okay, so you have to pay for something for lunch, and then you will get a free Wi-Fi also there. So what you get it a free Wi-Fi. So you are connected to that Wi-Fi to access something from your system. But in the same Wi-Fi, so many people also connected, and you don't know who is connected along with you. Those are all non-trusted members. Okay, from your mobile phone or your laptop. Okay, you are connected to the network. So that free Wi-Fi networks. So you don't know who are connected along with you. You go to the internet caves. In internet caves, there is a dedicated systems and you are connected. But you are accessing some sensitive data from internet or from your organization website. This is sensitive data. Your personal information you are accessing. So then it is also unsafe. There we should use this kind of mobile VPN application. Mobile VPN application. So because what are the data you are sending and receiving, it going through that VPN only. So your data is encrypted. So then no one will capture your data and manipulate your data. They cannot able to steal your data things also. You can use that model in this scenario. But here in this scenario, one flaw is also there. What is this? Do you know is providing these VPN services? VPN application don't do anything. This application will allow you to connect a VPN server which is somewhere located. We don't know where is this VPN server location. So when you are trying to use this VPN client application, always use from trusted platforms. Example, antivirus software companies, Malwarebytes, Kaspersky, Nord32. Okay, these are all antivirus companies, internet service provider companies, some mobile phone companies. Okay, also provide these VPN services to secure your data while you are connecting to internet, mainly free internet. Okay, those who are untrusted members are connected in the same network. To secure connectivity, use trusted VPN only. So don't go with a 10 rupees. We are getting VPN, free VPN application. It's a 10 rupees, 20 rupees VPN. Something is more demanded VPN, because who is using this VPN to secure their network, and all hackers also use that one. So you are connected someone untrusted VPN to secure your network. You're already in their loop only. Okay. Uh, so you have to trust the people, right? You're trusting some very dangerous person, a terrorist, and you are trusting him. And you are following him. That's very dangerous, right? You thought it is a secure one. He is a gun, so then he's much secure than someone is a police with a Latif. Okay. So that's what is our kind of mental. So be careful when you are using VPN. That's my personal point. And next, what other people use the VPN? Okay, what is another point of using a VPN? So people who are tempting to use a VPN nowadays is the second point. That's more personal. For example, Netflix, Amazon Prime, even YouTube. Okay, so our other website content we can't access from India. Certain content we can't access from India. Certain websites we can't access from India. You have to connect their site from there. For example, in Amazon Prime, one of my favorite series is Criminal Minds. I watched up to almost 12 or 14 seasons. After that one, no seasons are available. I thought it is completed. Then I check it, and it is that entire series is removed, unable to access from India. And new episodes are there, but that is also you can't able to see it. Okay. So how can I watch it? I didn't watch it. I didn't do it. But just for example, I didn't do it. So in US region, so you have to know that's a VPN server. Someone is providing this VPN services. From my system, I have to connect to this VPN server with their VPN client. I have to connect this VPN server. They will check what country they want to connect, like US country. Then I can able to access content in the US, like a proxy type. I can access it. Means this Amazon Prime or maybe a YouTube or maybe some other website content. Think they are getting access from US only, so they can able to deliver US basis site. But from there I'm accessing to. I already told guys, if you want to use like that also, check this, who is providing this services, trusted or untrusted. Okay, if someone is like we want something from the web, so content. So what we will do, so we'll try which VPN is better to connect. We'll try some random VPN and select it. Is that guy is terrorist? We don't know. Means hacker. Okay, this can be hacker web. It can able to steal. Means once you are established connection, it's a two-way connection, in and out, because it's secure, encrypted. You don't know what happened. They can steal your identity also and other things, your data, your transmission, blackmails, okay, ransomwares. They can deliver some ransomware to your system, also possible. So be careful when you are using any mobile VPNs or any personal-based VPNs. Okay, this is about your VPN. I thought I will finish in half an hour, but no, I never thought half an hour, but it is good. We're completed by at least 11:47. Okay. The next session is about, first of all, guys, do you understand VPN and leased lines? That is very important. Hmm? Understand VPN and leased lines?
Yes, sir.
What is VPN? That's enough. Okay, what is enough? Okay, okay, good. And take a break. So 10 minutes of break, back at 12 o'clock. We'll try max to cover other few things. Okay. So take a break. We'll back at 12. So we'll start back at 12.